Listen carefully. You can have all the strength in the world, train cardio until you drop, but if your reflexes are trash, you're getting pieced up the moment real shots start flying back at you. Most guys think fighting is just about throwing harder punches. Wrong. When your opponent starts unloading, you can't just turtle up and pray. You need to move, create angles, and respond at the exact right moment. Today, I'm breaking down the system to develop reflexes that make you untouchable in a fight. Understanding reflexes. Here's what most people don't understand about reflexes. Your body has the ability to react before your conscious brain even processes what's happening. Think about when you touch something burning hot. Your hand snaps back instantly. You don't think, okay, that's hot, I should move my hand now. Your nervous system bypasses that entire process. That's called the reflex arc, and it's already built into your system. The question is, can you train this for fighting? Absolutely. Basic flinching is automatic, but real fight reactions, slipping a jab clean, blocking without freezing up, countering at the perfect moment, those come from one thing only: repetition. Drilling the movements over and over until your body handles it without needing permission from your brain. Train your peripheral vision. But here's where beginners make a massive mistake. They stare directly at their opponent's hands or face. That tunnel vision will get you knocked out. You need to see everything at once: the hips, the feet, the shoulders. These body parts telegraph what's coming before the punch even leaves. The solution? Train your peripheral vision. Instead of locking on to the gloves, focus on your opponent's chest. From that central point, you can track shoulders, feet, and hips simultaneously. A slight weight shift, a shoulder twitch. These are the early warnings that separate fighters who react from fighters who get hit. Here's a practical drill. Use something called Schulte tables. These are grid scanning exercises that force your attention across your entire field of view. Another tool is the Brock string. It improves how your eyes work together and track depth. Train these consistently, and your awareness becomes sharper. You stop reacting late and start reading movements before they fully develop. Build nerve to muscle speed. Now let's talk about nerve to muscle response. This is how fast your brain signals your body to move when danger appears. Someone throws a punch, your nervous system fires that signal straight to the muscles needed for defense. Slip, block, duck, counter. This happens in milliseconds. Fast signal, you avoid the shot. Slow signal, you eat it clean. But here's the problem most fighters don't account for. This speed crashes when you're tired. By round 3, when you're sucking wind, your reaction time isn't the same. Fatigue doesn't just hit your muscles, it slows down your entire nervous system. When your brain gets exhausted, signals don't travel as cleanly. Movements lag, coordination drops, and your ability to respond on time completely falls apart. The fix? Your training must simulate this fatigue. Build your gas tank with high-intensity intervals, sprint drills, burpees, explosive movements that push your cardiovascular system. Then, and this is critical, practice your defense while you're already tired. Drill your slips, your footwork, your counters when you're winded. That's when it matters most in a real fight. Master pattern recognition and timing. This is what separates elite fighters from average ones. Pattern recognition means identifying habits your opponent repeats. Does he jab twice before throwing the cross? Does he drop his right hand when he throws the left hook? These patterns are everywhere if you know how to look. Good entire rhythm of the fight. You develop this through tools like the double end bag, which moves unpredictably and forces real reactions. Light sparring, where you focus purely on reading and react, not just throwing combinations. Here's a key point. Change up your own rhythm constantly in training. Don't get stuck in predictable patterns. Vary your combination speeds. Throw off beat strikes. Mix up your tempo. This keeps opponents from timing you and trains your brain to handle fighters who switch rhythms mid-fight. Simple drill to start today? Want a drill you can do right now? Tennis ball drop. Have your training partner hold a tennis ball at shoulder height. They drop it without warning. Your job? Catch it before it hits the ground. Sounds simple, but it forces your brain to respond with zero hesitation and builds hand-eye coordination directly applicable to fighting. Look, strength and stamina matter, but if you can't see punches coming and react in time, none of that other work matters. Train your peripheral vision, build your nerve speed under fatigue, master pattern recognition. Do this consistently, and you'll develop reflexes that make opponents feel like they're fighting in slow motion while you operate at full speed. The game changes when you can slip, counter, and move without thinking. That's when fighting becomes instinctive. That's when you become dangerous. If you want more breakdowns like this on fighting, training, and self-improvement, subscribe for new videos.